Yes guys, welcome back to another video of I Am The Ball, and today we'll be doing our Europa League predictions. Now, I did my whole Champions League predictions in another video, so if you haven't checked that out right now by hitting the I button. But because Europa League, my team's not in it and it's a worse competition, so I'm only going to do it round by round. But here we're going to be predicting the round of 32 second legs, but let's get straight into it. First game is Wolfsburg Shakhtar, and Shakhtar pretty much have this, 2-1 up, they've got the home leg now, and I can't see Wolfsburg scoring 2 away goals, but they were on really good form near the end of the Bundesliga, if you remember. They finished 7th. Shakhtar, on the other hand, they just absolutely destroyed the Ukrainian league. They won the title by 23 points. So I think in this game, it will be a well-fought 1-1 draw, meaning that Shakhtar will go through 3 goals to 2 and on to the round of 16. I think Shakhtar are a brilliant team, and they can definitely do a good run and go even maybe to the final if they perform at their best. But on to the next match. Right, next game, FC Copenhagen versus Istanbul Başakşehir. That's one thing I don't miss out of the Europa League, playing teams that I've never heard of. But on a genuine note, I think the score's 1-0 in aggregate, and FC Copenhagen have the home leg now, and they're losing 1-0. So I'm pretty safe to say that I think Istanbul Başakşehir, because of the first leg, will go through. FC Copenhagen usually win the Danish league every year. Istanbul Başakşehir, on the other hand, don't usually, because I guess there's more competition in the Turkish league. You have Beşiktaş and Fenerbahçe. I think in this game, Istanbul Başakşehir will get a 2-1 win, winning 3-1 in aggregate, and proceed to the round of 16. Inter Milan Getafe now, and there's no first leg for this game because when Corona was happening, Getafe refused to travel all the way to Inter to play the first leg, so this is taking place at neutral ground, which does mean that there is more of a chance for Getafe to win. However, Inter, since the restart, have been brilliant. They only finished 1 point behind Juve in the Serie A. They had a brilliant season, to be fair, and I can't see them losing this. However, because it's only a 1-leg game, this does give Getafe more of a chance, but I think Inter will come away with a smashing 4-1 win. I think they'll get a must-win game. I think they're a team who could really win this whole tournament and get Champions League football next season. They're going to get it anyway because they finished 2nd, but Silva would be brilliant to finish off what would be a brilliant season for Inter Milan. Anyway, next game is Man United versus Lask, and Man United already up 5-0 from the first leg, so pretty, we probably all know that they're going to go through, and they're probably going to give a chance to other players like Odion Igalo, Phil Jones. No. Sorry guys, just had to do that. But we saw in the first leg, despite Lask losing 5-0, United had a strong team and they had a few chances, which makes me thinking I think they'll score a goal, but I think United will win 2-1, getting a smashing 7-1 win on aggregate. But on to the next game. On to the games that are tomorrow. It's Bayern Leverkusen against Rangers. Now, first leg was a brilliant game for Bayern Leverkusen. They won 3-1 and now they've got the home leg, so it's pretty much over. But however, Rangers fans might be convinced because obviously Kai Havertz is so linked to Chelsea, Bayern Leverkusen's star man, but Bayern Leverkusen said they don't want him to let him go and get even rumours near him until the Europa League campaign is over. So maybe Kai Havertz will say, I don't want to play properly anymore. However, even if that does happen, I can't see Rangers coming back. In this game, I'm going to go Bayern Leverkusen 2, Rangers 0, winning 5-1 on aggregate. But on to the next game. Right, now a game that these two teams are more or less around the same level. Italy against Spain, Sevilla against Roma, and like the other Italy against Spain game, Getafe against Inter Milan. This is just a 1-leg game. Should be a really good game. I'm pretty excited for it, to be honest, but I think it will actually go to penalties. I think it'll go a 1-1 draw, and then I think that Roma will win on penalties and head to the last day. But on to the next game. Right, next game is pretty much a pointless one. FC Basel against Frankfurt. FC Basel up 3-0 and they've got the home leg now. Can't see anything out of it, and this really just sums up Frankfurt's season. Last season, they made the semi-finals of this competition and lost to the champions in the end. But this season, they get battered by Basel, not even going to make the round of 16. Bundesliga been the same, a huge disappointment, finishing 9th, and that's terrible for a club like theirs. But I think this game will be a pretty boring game. None of these teams really want to fight. Basel want to rest players for the next round, and Frankfurt just want their season to be over already. I think it will be a 1-1 draw, and that Basel will win 4-1 on aggregate and head to the last stage. But on to the next game. Just before we get into the last game, I'd like to remind you, if you haven't already, please subscribe, smash that bell so you get notified when we upload, and leave a like to show your support for this video. But let's move into the last game. Right, last game now is Wolves against Olympiacos. This is a massive game for Wolves as well. They would love some silver. It's been a tough season at the end. They kind of bottled it. They're not even going to get Europa League football next season. They can get Champions League if they win the tournament, and it all starts here. 1-1 home leg, and now a 0-0 draw will do it, but I think it'll actually be a 1-1 draw after Olympiacos knocked out Arsenal. Can they do it against Wolves? I think they'll get 1-1 draw and it will head to penalties. The second game they'll go to penalty, I predict. I think Wolves will come out worthy, win on penalty shootouts, head to the quarterfinals. Even if Olympiacos do get knocked out, they do deserve a great mention for the run they've had, and even if Wolves don't win it, they do deserve another great mention for the run they've had. But I think Wolves will win this game and get into the last stage. But that's it for today. If you did enjoy today's videos, please, as I said, leave a like, subscribe, smash that bell, and you'll never miss an upload. You've been watching Eye on the Ball, and I'll catch you all later.